I want to share something because I've been, I know exactly what I need to do to live like a super beautiful life. And I'm not talking like just externally beautiful, I'm talking like a life that's truly beautiful from the inside out, where I'm not really battling my brain anymore. And I'm very much in alignment with what's for my highest good, and I'm truly at peace, and I'm joyful, and I have fun, and life just feels very, very easy, very effortless. I know what I need to do in order to get there. Um, but there's days like today, I should say moments, mornings, um, where I don't do what I know works for me to create that life that I desire to live, to create that life that I desire to create. Um, we create whether we mean to or not, right? So, like, if you just have like unconscious thoughts going on, just nonstop thoughts about whatever, and you don't observe, and you don't really kind of rein them in. You just kind of like let your mind go wherever. You're creating from that place, right? Whatever we're focused on, we're creating, whether we want to or not. So if I'm focused on I'm miserable and my mental health sucks and I feel like I'm drowning and da 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 da, I'm going to create that in on a future timeline. Um, my brain just went somewhere totally different, but I'm not going to touch on that right now. Um, but something that came up for me was I'm very aware that I'm the creator of my reality. My thoughts become things in my life, in my world that I can see around me. My thoughts literally become things. So what I think about is super, super important. I understand that. And I've understood that for a very long time. Now, understanding that and having the knowledge is one thing. And then actually applying that knowledge in actual life is a completely other thing. It's really easy to know lots about a lot of things. It's much more difficult to actually implement those things and follow through. Um, I really, I really like feeling like I have a choice, like and creating my reality is a choice. But there's certain things about creating my reality that I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, I really like the taste of chocolate chip cookies. Now, I know when I eat a chocolate chip cookie, my stomach bloats and I feel really gross, and it's not really an enjoyable experience. But there's that part of me that will deal with the suffering that comes from me eating a chocolate chip cookie because it tastes good. So that's the part of me that um, sometimes wins, right? That's the part of me that I give into sometimes, is the part that just wants the fucking cookie because it tastes good. And the aftermath from that cookie is just, it's not important to me in the moment, right? That's very much the human aspect of me that is super like impulsive and just wants what it wants. Something I'm realizing is, well, for one, I I am to blame for my own suffering. I am accountable for my own suffering, just like I'm accountable for when my life is like super amazing, and I have lots to celebrate and I'm excited and I'm lit up inside. I'm accountable for all that, but I'm also accountable for my suffering. And I've been perpetuating my suffering by not doing the things that I know help me live a joyful, abundant, vibrant kind of life. And something that I was writing that really like clicked for me was I'm the creator of my reality. So we know this, right? We are the creators of our own reality, whether you like it or not. And sometimes this scares the shit out of me. Sometimes I don't feel worthy of being the creator of my reality. Sometimes I don't feel worthy of being the creator of my own reality. Like, it's those feelings of not enough or unworthiness or I'm not capable, I'm not strong enough, whatever it is. But when I wrote that, because it is true, that is how I feel sometimes, is that like I'm not I don't know. It's just, it sounds like a lot. Like, to be the creator of my own reality, that's a lot of pressure. It feels like a lot of pressure. And throughout my life, anytime I felt intense pressure, I shut down. I can't handle, well, I couldn't handle um, pressure, feeling like I'm stuck between like a rock and a hard place. Like, I would completely like shut down and avoid. And the reality is, me being the creator of my reality, that can feel like a lot of pressure and that can feel really scary. But shutting down because I'm feeling pressure just keeps me stuck and stagnant in this place where I don't really want to be. So, acknowledging that being the creator of my reality scares the shit out of me, and acknowledging that I don't feel worthy sometimes of being the creator of my reality, um, really just kind of frees me up a little bit. Like, actually writing that out and reading it, like, I don't feel worthy of being the creator of my reality. Right after I wrote that, it popped in like, well, who better to create my reality than me? Like, who is more worthy to create your reality than you, right? Like, can you think of somebody in your life that you would rather just like step in and create your reality for you? Can you think of anyone? Um okay, and something else that just came through is, I guess this is where surrender comes in. Surrender and like, surrender it to God, surrender it to a higher power that you believe in. And that is probably where I've been kind of stuck. Hmm. I'm really feeling the weight of being human, and really in this moment understanding surrender a lot more than I did yesterday. So um I feel like I've been putting the weight of my world all on my shoulders, and um not asking my higher power for help, not asking um for support from my angels and my guides. Like, um this is a free will universe. If we don't ask for what we want, what we desire, what we need, we won't get it. We have to actually ask for it. And I've done so much of my life from this place of like, I got it, I can handle it, I can do it myself. Um, that it's not natural for me to ask for help. But I'm really, really seeing in this moment how crucial it is for me to humble myself and actually ask for help, ask for support. Um, yeah, maybe being the creator of my reality wouldn't scare me so much if I um, actually consciously decided to lean on the support that I know I have in the spiritual realm. So yeah, it's just something I wanted to share. So if you ever feel like you're not worthy to be the creator of your own reality, or like that you can't do it, or like even just feelings of like, who put me in charge? Like, I have those moments where I'm like, how am I a mom of three children? Like, did the universe, did we get a little, did we mess up things somewhere along the way? Like, um, I don't really think that anymore, but I used to think that often when I was really going through dark periods of time in my life. It was like the universe got it wrong, like something got messed up along the way because I shouldn't have three children. I don't feel like that anymore. Um, I definitely feel like they were meant to come into my life when they did. I truly do believe that our souls choose our experience before we come in, like who our families are going to be. And yeah, so I truly do believe that they chose me, and I don't really have moments anymore where it's like there was a mistake made along the way. There's no mistakes. I don't believe that. But I definitely do have moments where it's like, holy shit, like this is my life. I have three children. Um, and I've been given the responsibility of holding space for them, of doing my best to see them, to hear them, to understand them, to choose compassion, to be love, um, all the while, healing from my own stuff and coming back home to myself. So it's pretty it can feel pretty intimidating to really really let that sink in, the being the creator of my own reality. It can feel really intimidating. It can feel like pressure. It can feel like being stuck between a rock and a hard place. But if I flip it, it can also be really fucking empowering, because honestly, I can't think of another human being on this planet that I would rather create my reality. Like, there's no one on this planet that I would put in charge of creating my reality except me. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna accept that it's a little scary, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move through it anyway. So, thanks for watching.